Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is February 22nd, 2024, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News Channel. Alright, guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And it says here the FBI and other federal agency, along with DHS, will be investigating whether AT&T outage was caused by cyber. We have more breaking news updates. I want to bring this up really quick. And it says here you have an X-class solar flare responsible for nationwide cell outage. Well, we're going to see what's going on here, guys. Before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, families, and loved ones. I appreciate the love and support. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, once again, the PayPal link and the Patreon link is in the description box. Also, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. All right. I just posted a video not too long ago. A pharmacy across the Sleeping Giant is reporting outages in wake of cyber. And you guys already know, 3 days ago, I posted this video. I got to bring this up one more time. Here we go. Give me a second here. All right, so here we go. You guys know that I posted this video. They warned that there's going to be some nationwide event. All right, and this video is very important too. It's now happening, and this is the video that I talked about the hospital facility, that cyber event. So it's happening across the Sleeping Giant. So these videos that I've been posting is very important to check them out. I'm gonna leave these link in the comments box. Yeah, this is what's going on right now. Give me a second. Okay, so this is the one. So there are now reports that numerous, okay, not that one. Okay, so this is the one 54 minutes ago. So you have multiple agency investigating about this outage. Very, very important agency here. Now we're going to go with this one, and then we're going to go with the solar flare. All right, let me just go with this one here and see what's going on with the outage. Now, this is not going to be long. This is going to be a quick one here. Let me just kind of zoom it out just a little bit so you guys have a better view. Perfect. So reports surfaced from AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, and other networks users about a cellular service disruption in the U.S., according to Down Detector, a website that monitors outages. Now, AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, and other mobile services down. The data from Down Detector indicated that the number of AT&T outage reports reached a peak of 31,931 around 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Additionally, over 800 service disruptions were reported for U.S. wireless carriers, Verizon, and T-Mobile on the platform. All right, so I don't know, guys. I got a strong feeling about this. This happened while many of us were asleep. Can this be cyber? Within? A reset to your phone? Could be anything. Could be anything. Again, this happened while we were sleeping. Our phones were impacted. So it says here, smaller providers such as Boost Mobile, Consumer Cellular, and Straight Talk also noted comparable outages. Certain localities were experiencing problems with a 9-1 you know what service, according to a news report. Look at that. Even the three-digit number 9-1 you know what was not working. All right, so this outage is mostly said to be impacting Philadelphia, Chicago, Brooklyn, Houston, New York City, Dallas, Los Angeles, Spokane, and San Ramon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this looked like it's all LEFT regions. It says here, phone on SOS mode. If your phone displays SOS on the status bar, it means you lack cellular service and your device isn't linked to a network. So yeah, whenever you see SOS, it means that your phone has been again. There's no connection. Where you at, it's just terrible. So it's like going inside a cave and then you have the SOS. There's no service. All right, so your device isn't linked to a network, even though Apple states you can still make emergency calls. While the SOS indication may sound alarming, it doesn't imply a national emergency or imminent, you know what. iPhone's SOS feature activates when your cellular connection is lost, limiting you to making only emergency calls or texts. Owners of iPhone 13 or earlier models won't see the SOS indicator. Instead, they'll notice a no service indication. Mine's, I get the SOS. I get the SOS. All right, so now we're gonna go with the story of the sun. The sun is out of control. There's something going on with the sun. If I were you, I'd pay very, very, very close attention. This is big, all right? So, again, signs of the sun. An X-flare class just woke up a lot of people. Is an X-class solar flare responsible for nationwide cell outages? Excuse me, guys. So it says here, AT&T and other major mobile network operators are making progress in restoring service to customers after a nationwide outage began in the early morning hours. Now, some of our customers are experiencing wireless service interruption this morning. Our network teams took immediate action, and so far, 3/4 of our network have been restored. We are working as quickly as possible to restore service to remaining customers, AT&T said in a statement to the news. Look out. I believe the sleeping giant is under ATTACK, especially with the pharmacy stuff. I just posted that video. That link will be in the comments box. Although AT&T took steps to resolve network issue, the company did not disclose the cause of the outage. According to the Sleeping Giant Cyber Security and Infrastructure Security Agency, there were no indication of a cyber. So they're saying, this is not no cyber. Yes, the pharmacy, that was a cyber across the Sleeping Giant, but this one is not a cyber. So, this is when agencies start stepping in. DHS, federal agency, and the FB, you know what, they are coming in. But when it comes to the pharmacy, they're not getting involved with the pharmacy. They're getting involved more in this one here. So something's going on. So the CISA is aware of the report, and we are working closely with AT&T to understand the cause of the outage and its impact and stand ready to offer any assistance needed. Mr. Eric, the agency executive assistant director for cyber, said in an emailed statement. It says one theory suggests that space weather could be responsible for the nationwide cell outage. The question is, why us? How come others didn't get their issues? Why we? Why moi? Again, why the sleeping giant? A strong solar flare caused cellular outages affecting. That goes to tell you that the sun is growing and growing. I just did a Bible study about the heavens elements of 2 Peter chapter 3. We have seen the opening of 2 Peter chapter 3. Peter warns about the heavens elements. What is the heaven elements? In the beginning, God created it. The heavens elements, the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets. 2 Peter said, 2 Peter chapter 3, Peter says that the heaven elements, there will be great shaking. There's going to be some things. And at the very end, when everything is done, there's going to be a loud noise. Boom! Just completely obliterating the entire universe. And basically, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. At the very end, God will uncreate it. All right, so around the time of the outage, 2x solar flare were reported by NASA. This is some good stuff here. Yes, there was a strong solar flare reported around midnight, but it is connected to the cell phone outage? Question mark. Not impossible. And the timing is interesting, but not sure we can say that just yet. We'll keep investigating. Look at that. Look at the sun. Remember, guys, we've been talking about the sun. Solar flares can disrupt ground-based and or satellite-based communication networks. Is this the reason why everybody going cuckoo for Cocoa Puff about space? Remember, even the planes, there's signs in the planes. There's signs in the sun. Jesus said it best. There will be signs in the heavens. There will be signs in the sun, the moon, the stars. It says here, meanwhile, ignore the X flare. Ignore that solar flare. You have the FB, you know who, and the DH, you know what, are on it. These very important agency probes if AT&T issue a strike or tech malfunction, the news said, and AT&T disruption prompts agency to probe if cyber struck. If that's, again, if it's cyber, then it will be the second one. Because the pharmacy, the phones, what's next? The banks? I've been telling everyone, get your, you know what, ching ching, and put them somewhere in your home. Buy a safe. Put your stuff in there. So it's very important to listen up and pay attention. If you can, please share this video. It's very, very important to share the video to your loved ones. There's still no official word on what caused the outages. The website Down Detector has detected a surge in outage reports from users of AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Consumer, Cellular, Boost Mobile, Sleeping Giant Cellular, and Straight Talk. Outage reports for the carriers began around 3:45 Eastern Time. Geographically, and the outages have been reported across some major Sleeping Giant city. Users of Down Detector began reporting AT&T outages around 3:45. I must remind you, one of them, the biggest one, was the Big Apple. Just to let you know. And I did post a video. People need to get out of Dodge. And you need to leave. Down Detector users say AT&T outages are widespread across the southern part of the land. I was told that the Big Apple is the biggest one, but it seems like, yikes. Something definitely going on. Can it be a massive reset on datas? Users of Down Detector began reporting Verizon outages around 4. Here's another map. This one's Verizon, so you see New York is like the big one up there. Here's T-Mobile. New York again. Update. Widespread cell outage hits the sleeping giant. And what could possibly be a cyber and the sleeping giant outages are being reported across multiple service providers, including AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and the sleeping giant cellular. Now you guys get the picture. They're still investigating what caused the massive cell outage. Following reports of a widespread AT&T outage are currently impacting cell phones users who are unable to make calls. Most reporting an SOS symbol on their home screen. Phones need to be connected to Wi-Fi in order to send/receive messages. You have the theories are gonna have a field day with all these cell phone outages. I'm guaranteeing that a lot of people is going to say it's the UFO. They're taking our data. It's like that one episode from Al Bundy, Married with Children, when the alien came and they took his socks. Something about his stinking socks. That they come back and I don't know. I guess they get energy from it or something. So people throughout the sleeping giant continue to report problems with cell phone services across all three major networks. San Francisco Department of Emergency Management said they're aware of the issue. The situation is developing, and there are no concrete reports on what has triggered widespread cell outages. Let me just refresh this page really quick here. Let me go back on Twitter and see if there's any information here. As of right now, this is all the breaking news. There's no updates on the cell outages. I mean, everybody keeps saying that official claims mass cell outages linked to SIM card database. What? Okay, give me a second here, guys. Give me a second. We have some breaking news. We have breaking news on this one here. Something about data, SIM card. There's a possibility it's a SIM card. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna come out of it. All these what if. So as AT&T users grapple with widespread service outages, question arise about the potential role of solar flares. Again, historic incident in 1972. The solar flare incident in 1972 affected AT&T landlines, inducing voltage fluctuations along physical lines. However, the current outage appears linked to a SIM card database registry issue, according to Brooks, analyst reported in Fox. Once again, this article was posted about 4 or 5 hours ago. So it says here now it is possible the X-class flare had impacts to the voltage on some electronics, but since this is so specific to AT&T and not other carriers, it's likely not space weather related. Brooks explained. NASA defines solar flares as intense bursts of radiation stemming from the release of magnetic energy associated with sunspots. These events considered the largest explosive phenomena in our solar system, manifest as bright areas on the sun and can last for varying durations from minutes to hours. Solar flares often illuminate the sky with mesmerizing displays known as the northern and southern lights, casting neon hues across the Earth's atmosphere. NASA monitors these occurrences primarily from X-rays and optical light observation. AT&T told Fox, "Some of our customers are experiencing wireless service interruption this morning. We are working urgently to restore service to them. We encourage the use of Wi-Fi calling until service is restored." The outage, initially flagged by Down Detector around 4 a.m. Eastern Time, persists for many users who continue to experience service disruption. So we already know a lot of this, but we didn't get that much information about the SIM card. So again, guys, they're saying there could be a SIM card issue. I don't know. My phone is good. I didn't have no issue with my phone. I mean, to be honest, I have slow data ever since I got this iPhone. It's like, I go on 589, forget it. I get the SOS on 589. I get it every single day. So I have to turn the phone on and turn it back on like 5 minutes later. So again, we've been having some issues with our phones, but now it's coming to a point that you can't completely use it. Something going on with the satellite? There's something happening that they're not telling us? Solar flare? Cyber? What is it? Well, guys, just like the train derailments, just like these planes, just like the oil facility, just like the houses going poof, and all this type of stuff going on in our phones, we have no answer. I guess this is the new way of living, not having the answer to the stuff that's going on. But they know it's all shh. So once again, guys, I would keep you updated on this one here. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I would keep you updated on this story. And again, at the very end, I do believe that there is a possibility this is a combination of two things: X-class solar flare and cyber. Because cyber has been going on almost all day. Pharmacy company got impacted. So thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19 number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.